Let's fight. A very good evening to each and every one of you. We trust that you guys are doing well. You had a fantastic day and that you guys are here and you fired up. You are ready to go. You guys are going to be sharing the live stream. Hope you guys are well. Really hope you guys had a good day at work, at play. Some of you stayed home. You're working from home. You're trying to deal with COVID-19, guys, and we hope that all is well. Whether you're in Guyana, whether you guys are somewhere around the world, you're in Region 11. A fantastic evening to each and every one of you, and we are really happy that you guys are in the ring with us. We have Deborah Gordon, we have Onessa Wardeen. Guys, share the live stream as you come on. We have Melissa Monroe, we have Myrtle Hines, we got Veronica Primo Rollins, we got Michelle McKay as well. We got some fantastic folks joining us. Onika Brahma Paddy is here as well. Kia Sharma, who's always here. Michelle Black. We also have Elizabeth Williams, who is joining us tonight. Great to see Pamela Saturine, who is with us as well. Joylyn Cook and all the other fantastic people who are joining us this evening, guys. We would rather it no other way. We're going to ensure that we have all of the information for you guys. We see Diane Graves. Zandy is here as well. I'm trying to pull up the name a little closer so I don't have to look so far down. So you're going to forgive me. Let me know if you guys are receiving us loud and clear at your end. I don't want the audio to be hampered by any means, guys. Don't waste time tonight. Share the live stream wherever you guys are picking us up from. Share the live stream. We want to see that you guys are sharing that live stream. I see, is it Kamala Grant is here with us as well. We got Colleen Isaacs who is here. We got Carly Hendy Braithwaite or Braithwaite. Gloria Fraser is here too. Is it Orvani or is it Yuvani Henry? Simona Williams and June Chicks. Desiree Chapman. I see Selena Fraser all the way from Ontario, Canada. On the whole, Valme Wilson, good to see you there. Laverne Lynchcott, good to see you there. Lincott, Esther Blue, all you fantastic guys. You know you come in the ring. What you folks got to do. Folks, we are privileged. We are happy that you guys are here. One more evening with us. It's Tuesday, guys. Happy Tuesday evening to each and every one of you. Claudette Clark. Claudette, how are you doing? Claudette, good to see you there. Nolene Fraser as well in the house. Bunny Allison. Robin Lorraine is here. I see Oswina Tappin is here as well. Lynn McDonald, Penelope Howard. Folks, glad to see so many of you who join us night after night, like Sandra Davis and Agatha. Yes, Agatha there. Devant, Yonet, Chester Bess, Michelle Wall, Winston Henry. I have also Aubrey Stewart, Candace Lorraine. Candace, how are you doing? Good to see you, Candace. I hope the Jagabats aren't getting the better of you by any means, guys. Share the live stream as you come on. The computer screen is a little low, so I brought my phone a little higher so I don't have to look so far down. Yonet Elias is here as well, and Cheryl Gillis. Guys, it's so nice to see so many of you. Folks like, is it Chanel Belgrave? Marcia Hope as well. Marcel, rather. Good to see you there, Marcel. Molly Hendrick, Leslie Alves. All of you fantastic folks, guys. We had some challenges last night. We think we've managed to iron out some of the some of those hiccups. So guys, keep your fingers crossed for us this evening. We don't want to jinx it at all. Guys, it's a new month. And you know we can't do this thing without you folks. We can't at all. We cannot do it without Rowena Cummins, and I see Chingstan Henry, Laverne. We need you as well. Donna McDonald and Mavis Henry, we need you guys. So again, the encouragement is to come on board and partner with us, guys, and help us to continue doing what we're doing, to grow from strength to strength. We are tremendously privileged that so many of you guys join us night after night here in the ring, getting the valid and incredible information via these platforms. You have Randy, who has just completed his program, the afternoon rush or the rush now. You got Mark, who's going to be coming up a little later on. Whether it's my brother and friend Rickford Burke, who usually follows some evenings after Mark, across the spectrum, credible and valid information, guys, and we're so privileged that you guys are here with us. Sharon Mercurius, who says she's watching from beautiful North Rhymeville in Georgetown. Guys, let me know if you're picking us up loud and clear. Let us know if you're picking us loud and clear. We see Gladstone Matthews as well joining us. Welcome in the arena, folks. Welcome into the Coliseum. Good to see each and every one of you guys. You're going to want to share tonight's program. Wherever you guys are picking us up from, I want you guys to share tonight's program. Last evening, I spoke to you about Devi Samaroo, that 24-year-old young woman who lost her life, lost her baby as well at the New Amsterdam hospital there in Region 6. Her husband is going to be on with us this evening, walking us through that harrowing experience, that horrific experience, losing his wife, losing his baby, and what he thinks went wrong. Guys, you're going to want to stay tuned to this program. You're going to want to stay locked in. You're going to want to stay fired up, ready to go. Share this live stream back to your profiles. You guys can share the link via WhatsApp, send it to a friend. You're part of lots of groups on social media talking about these topical issues. Share the live stream back here. Guys, I want to see those emojis this evening. I hope you guys came home from work, got a little bit of rest. Some of you are in your gallery home. You guys are reclined in your sofas. You got your smart television on. We're so privileged to come into your homes in this way. Some of you guys are heading to work on the metro, heading to work in an Uber cab, somewhere in the world, guys. We are so privileged to be able to touch base with you guys like this, and let you guys know some of the day's offerings, what happened throughout the day, and try to bring some context and try to bring some semblance of sensibility to the kinds of foolishness, not only that we're seeing in Guyana, we see also in the Caribbean region, we see also internationally. Folks, you see, I'm still struggling to give up this accent, but wherever you guys are joining us from this evening, we want you guys to share this live stream. Amanda Daniels and Colin Williams, you guys share the live stream as yet? Come on, guys. We got it. You know we're craving for those shares. We don't make no bones about it. We feel so happy and proud when you guys share this live stream, when you guys show us those emojis. Denny's London Welshman, great to see you as well. And Royston Melville, folks, welcome in the ring. We got to fight. Let's fight. We got to fight the Jaggerbacks, folks. We got to fight the Trenchies. We got to fight the Hippocytes. We cannot give up this fight. Boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. Boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. We got to be very, very resolute. Whoever wins the PNCR race for leadership and chairman and general secretary and all of those different posts that come up for election or appointment in the case of the general secretary of the People's National Congress reform, we're going to keep fighting. We got to keep fighting the Jaggerbacks and take our country back, ladies and gentlemen. With that, you know, it is about this time we ask you guys to partner with us, guys. We're available via Cash App. It's $, in the ring 592. We're available via PayPal, in the ring 592 at gmail.com. We're available via MMG, folks. Our number there is 627-6963. We're available via the Western Union platform and also the MoneyGram platform as well. And if you guys need any guidance, that very MMG number, you can WhatsApp us to that number. We're going to try to respond to you as quickly as possible. Any questions, you got a news tip, you got some information, guys, share that with us. We need you guys to come on board and partner with us. This is crunch time for us and for all of you guys. Come on, put a little money where your mouth is. Put your little money where you guys are getting the information from. Come on board and partner with us. That being said, guys, I want to hasten on because we got a lot of information to share with you guys this evening. And as we always say, we do not take this very lightly at all. So it's so good to see all of you joining us. We are fired up at our end and ready to go. So glad that so many of you are joining us. Ingrid King and Owen Love, Janet Edward, guys, let's go. I see Persis Baggett is here, Janet Edwards, Diane Hicks as well. I see Dishon Alexander, and is it Diane Duguid or Dugin? Candy Empress Candy is here as well. Face Cut, did you give us a share? It's Michelle Solomon. What about you? Royston Melville, Angela McDonald, Eva Chester Best. Did you guys give us a share tonight? We want to hear from you guys. You know we want to see those emojis. We are craving for it. We are hungry for it, guys. Come through. Don't chinks. Come fulls. Don't chinks with us. Come fulls, guys. It is so good to have each and every one of you. And like we said, we trust that you guys have had a fantastic evening. By now, you trenches know what you got to do. Donors got to tell you, rather the ringsiders assemble and don't let these guys get away with foolishness. They always come in the comments and they talk of such a foolishness, but you guys know we are not taking prisoners aside. We're not taking any prisoners alive. So our ringsiders, guys, you assemble there in the trenches. You know what you got to do. Take on these guys with the facts, with the information, and don't let them get away with spewing their filth, with spewing their propaganda. That being said, guys, I don't know about you, but I am ready to get to it. Fired up and ready to go. Got the hot topics here and ready to get right into that. The monitor screen is a little low this evening, so forgive me for looking down. I'm really down tonight. But guys, we are ready to go, and on our dashboard there are quite a few stories loading, guys. Quite a few stories loading that we want to tell you guys about. So we hope that you share the live stream. Share the live stream wherever you guys are picking us up from this evening. Folks, let's start with some issues that are on the dashboard tonight. So we know, for instance, from what has been happening, for instance, at Partab Harmony, we're following some information there. Some information, ladies and gentlemen, which suggests, share the live stream, the man, which suggests there've been lots of blackout there. And the residents of Partab Harmony, they're complaining. They are complaining. One person we spoke with just recently, Justin coming on, talk about not only are they persistent blackouts, but even when they got little power, it's low voltage or low shedding, as they say. And that is a concern to us. One woman said that her fridge spoiled just today. GPL in there. Deal that, your name calling. Deal that in there, your name calling. What is GPL doing? The woman is complaining there. My fridge gone bad. Back out 3, 4, 5 times per day. And then when the little power come back, the voltage variating. It's on, off. Low voltage. Spoil the people's fridge. Partab Harmony. If nobody talking to GPL, folks at GPL, we are talking to you, the people at Partab Harmony, calling your name. They're calling your name. Folks, share the live stream. And moving on from that, folks, just today, and these are issues where we're getting more information on. Just today, an NCN driver has been accused of forging the Guyana Press Association badge. I mean, everything in this country is a hustle. Everything in this country is a hustle. Ronnie Caesar, you know that. Valda Richardson, you know that. Barker or Backer, you know that everything is a hustle. So here is the driver at NCN involved in his own hustle. Let me try to get some of this off of my shoulder, guys. Let me shift down a little bit. Yeah. So the driver at NCN, he in his own hustle. You guys think you understand that? He in his own hustle. Down there, Paulette Hicks. What's happening in this country? Why would a driver need to forge a Guyana Press Association badge? What's happening here, man? Come on, folks. Come on. You sign up to do the job. Do the job to the best of your ability. What's going on here? Catch yourselves. Rasta News. That's the name on Facebook. Linda Booker. What's happening with these guys? So chances are he has lost his job there. Who are you going to blame? Come on, folks. Why you got to go forging documents and all kinds of foolishness? Well, you look for what you got. We're following that. And folks, we're following a story coming out from one of those primary schools. You will not believe it. Story loading. It on the dashboard. You will not believe some of this. So a student from a particular school, and let me try to get the name of that school. That is what is eluding me currently. Let me get the name of that school. Student from that school just today, folks, just today. Parents, very, very concerned. Student wrote NGSA. And when the, what you call the registration number and the timetable came, this student name was not on the official list. I'm going to go through it as fast as I can. Now, the school made preparation for the child. School made preparation for the child to be on the list. No sooner is that done. No sooner is that done. The child wrote the NGSA, and then it was communicated to the school, because when the marks from the NGSA came, it suggested that, or rather the child's marks did not come on whatever master sheet these results come on. So you have the first instance, the child's name and registration number did not appear on that first master sheet. The school made some intervention, got the child registration number and whatever else was needed. The child wrote the exams, and then when the results were issued, the child name is not on the master sheet. The parent called the school to say that the child got 355. The parent called the school because the school had inquired whether the parent had uplifted the result independently from the ministry. The child got 355. Wasn't anywhere close among the top students. And now you're hearing what has shocked members of the school is that the child was simultaneously enrolled in a private school. Enrolled in a private school. And so the questions are being asked, which school and which registration did this child use? Which registration did this child use? And this is causing a lot of concern. And not only there's a possibility that this student had two registration. The parent is now saying the child got 510 marks and is part of this public school's top 5. That is what is being contended. So this is another issue that is on our dashboard. Let me see if I can get that name of that school. Credible information. Virginia Primary School. Virginia Primary School. And so the parent in one instance is saying the child got 355. And then the same parent is saying, oh, the child got 510. And was awarded Queen's College. And what is really causing some discomfort there at Virginia Primary School is that a child who was in the top 5 can now be knocked out of the top 5. Through some mechanism, a child cannot have two registration numbers for NGSA, one at a public school and one at a private school. What's happening in this country of ours? And that is why I said in the case of the NCN driver, every place in this country is a hustle. Is a hustle. And parents are very concerned about this issue at Virginia Primary School. And I know they're going to have some Ministry of Education officials listening to us tonight. Again, the child name did not appear on the first master sheet to write the exam. The school made their intervention. The child got that thing, got the paper and registration. The results came. The child name not there again with any result. The parent tell the school the child got 355. And now the same parent is insisting the child got Queen's College and 510. And there's an individual in that community who has actually published on social media that this child got Queen's College with 510. So what's happening here? Ministry of Education officials pay attention to Virginia Primary School, and one wonders how many times is this replicated in the system? Everything in this country is a hustle, folks. Is a hustle. And while that is happening, we're going to bring you some more information on that particular story. And as you share the live stream, again, New Guyana School, I've been advising and cautioning this school to engage parents. New Guyana School. Look, I am not here to pull down and to defame anybody, you know. And we try to do our homework here. So when we come out publicly and we say X, Y, or Z, because as we say colloquially, we dot we I's and we cross we T's. Right? Them guys in the PvP, oh no, they cross the I's and dot the E's. Ramson and Nigel Darmlal, Charles Ramson, and them. That's how they operate over there. They cross their I's and they dot the T's. We do the other way, the correct way. And so New Guyana School, parents are asking, now if your child is doing virtual learning from home, why the child needs to be in school uniform? That is what the parents are asking. And the school is insisting. The school is insisting. I've seen a correspondence from the school. Please be advised, it reads, the director of the school has instructed that all students, physical or virtual, must be fully dressed in school uniform by Monday, November 8th. Uniforms are available at the school office and then the price is quoted. So whether you're virtual, you're at home or you're in school, they want you to buy school uniform. Failure to comply with these rules will result in your child being denied access to his or her class. I don't understand that. That is the aspect I don't understand. If I pay for my child tuition for online learning, how you can tell me if I don't buy uniform, my child would not be given access to the class? Why isn't that a rule when I'm signing up for that virtual learning? And so again, my advice to the management of this school is to engage the parents. Parents talk about paying off for textbooks that the school isn't issuing. They have paid in full for their children's textbooks and the school not issuing the textbooks. So folks, those are just some of the issues that are loading. It means we are still looking at it. We are still examining all the information, but this is what we have at the moment. Those are the stories that are loading, ladies and gentlemen. I don't know about you, but let's fight. Let's fight. We got to get in the fight card. Let's fight, folks. Let's fight. Let's fight. Let's fight. So there's that, all that information there. Loading still. Percolating. And then there's what we know. There is what we know as well, guys. Really good to see all of you there. There is what we know. You got all that information percolating. And guys, this is the share break. So take a second and share that live stream. We want folks, don't be stingy. Don't be stingy. Share the live stream so that more folks can get the credible and valid information. Guys, we got to fight. We got to fight. We turn our attention to the Jagabats. The Jagabats. I ain't want to say GPL workers is Jagabats, But I got some in the leadership there, GPL. I want to say New Guyana School got Jagabats there. So I am advising that we move the egos outside of the way and we deal with the administration of what is happening there. Engage the parents meaningfully. The Jagabats. Let's start with Freddie. Now, folks, listen to me. When I was younger, I used to read Freddie religiously. Maybe it's because I'm getting older. My stomach can't take certain things. So I skimmed through Freddie. Freddie got one line of argument since August 2nd, 2020. AFC. Alleged rigged elections. Those are the things that are on his mind all the time. The country could be flooded. He ain't got time with that. COVID out of control. He ain't got time with that. You understand me? He got his own agenda given by his political masters. But Ralph Ramkaran wasn't having it. Ralph Ramkaran is not having it, ladies and gentlemen. And Ralph Ramkaran has said Freddie Kissoon is a liar. Freddie Kissoon wrote recently about Ralph Ramkaran. And I want to read very, very quickly what Ralph Ramkaran said. Very, very short letter. He said Freddie Kissoon is at it again. He never gives up. Despite labeling him a liar for perpetuating for more than 25 years the falsehoods that I sued him for libel in the 1990s, he has not relented. This is senior counsel Ralph Ramkaran is saying to Freddie, Freddie, you lie. People say you got to take a pinch of salt what Freddie writes about. He said in his article on Sunday last, dear Ralph Ramkaran, be careful. He once again repeats this lie. He stuck it at the bottom of the article, presumably hoping it may be noticed or that no one will take it seriously. This is Ralph Ramkaran. I have publicly challenged him by way of a letter to the Kaichur News to produce the writ and other court documents that I have filed and served in a suit. I have advised him that copies will be available at the Supreme Court registry if he cannot retrieve his own, but he refuses to do so. And as soon as he believes the public has forgotten, he repeats the lie. And one wonders how many lies Freddie Kissoon tells on a daily basis. Y'all, let's read Freddie. How many dastardly lies. Ralph Ramkaran ends his letter by stating, other lies against my family have been perpetuated by Kissoon for years until he was threatened with legal proceedings by one of them. And he ends ultimately by telling his readers, Ralph Ramkaran, I will never allow Kissoon to get away with this lie by remaining silent for as long as it takes. So now I'm wondering if a qualified attorney, senior counsel, could take on Freddie with his bag of lies. Who else he lying about? If you can lie on Ralph Ramkaran, who else you won't lie about, Freddie? But that's not where it stopped. Freddie apologized to Ralph Ramkaran for the lying. In today's Kaichur News, Freddie apologized to Ralph Ramkaran for lying. Guys, it is quite interesting. It is quite interesting. He apologized. And not only did he apologize, hear what he said. Hear what he said in that letter to Ralph Ramkaran. He said in writing columns, or in writing the column rather, there was no intention to attack Mr. Ramkaran. It's funny how our intentions can have unintended consequences. You write about the man in the most vicious and vile manner, lying on him, but you didn't intend to attack him. He goes on, Freddie, in his apology. The dispute happened a long time ago. Listen to this madness. The dispute happened a long time ago. So there would have been some gray areas of memory. Here rigging now. Here Freddie rigging the facts. So he didn't lie. It's only lie when APNU and AFC tell it. But when he speaks his bag of lies and his pack of lies that Ralph Ramkaran call him out for, oh, these are gray areas of the truth. So I figure lots of you aren't lying. Y'all know yourself. Lots of you aren't lying. These are gray areas of the truth. But I'm thankful that Ralph Ramkaran, senior counsel, had the testicular fortitude to call out Freddie Kissoon. One wonders when he writes tomorrow, what bag of lies will he be spewing? Or, in his own words, gray areas of the truth. That's what I'm wondering. These will be gray areas of the truth. Moving on, ladies and gentlemen, the Chinese connection. The Chinese connection. Ladies and gentlemen, the Chinese connection. That's what's going down. Lots of contracts, folks, are going to the Chinese. And recently we saw another side of these contracts that are being distributed. A very stinging, revealing letter in the paper was talking about how since this government came in, how so many contracts are going to Muslims. A fellow was very perturbed about that, pointing out company after company locally that are getting contracts from this administration that are Muslims. Now y'all got to deal with that. That was a letter in the papers. He pointed out conversely, what happened to the Hindus? I think this brother who wrote that letter was a Hindu. What happened to the Christians? He said a plethora of contracts have gone to Muslims. This country is serious. Now we see the Chinese connection. We learned today that China Railway Group gone with the Amila Falls contract as the most capable partner. Most capable. I think they said the same thing about Fit Motilal. Wasn't that so? Didn't they say that Fit Motilal was the most capable partner? Auntie Sandra Hanover, didn't they say that? Gwyneth Jones, didn't they tell us Fit Motilal that built the road to nowhere, got all that money and sell out his share in the Amila Falls project, his license to operate, from one person to the next, making money and beat out. Left the guy, these people in the contrast. He, the PPP, told us, was the most capable partner. So they're like Freddie, the PPP. The PPP like Freddie, as in the comparisons, they are like him, and they like he, as in affectionately. They're like him. They like gray. There's a gray area of the truth. Most capable partners. And as we said, they said the same thing about Fit Motilal. So this is China Railway Group Limited, the most capable partner for the Amila Falls project. And we know, Guyanese, technology, solar and so on, has overtaken, has surpassed that hydro project. But you know what? With these corrupt jagabats and vagabonds, money got to make. That's what it's about. Money got to make. And so the Mile of Walls project gone to the China Railway Group. Well, hold on, man. Hold on. The New Harbour Bridge. The New Harbour Bridge. And it says a no-brainer. We don't need any environmental impact assessment for the New Harbour Bridge. Irfan told us, he said, I haven't read the technical studies, but I know it will be more environmentally sound than the New Harbour Bridge. He didn't read a study, but he knows. That's why we tell y'all, they like studies. Clearly, reading is not Irfan's strong suit. Can we agree to that? Trenchies, Jagabats, Hippocytes, Nakovacabites, Jebusites, Hittites, Philistines. Clearly, we can agree that reading is not Irfan's strong suit. And he said it. I didn't read it. But it's going to be more environmentally sound, the new Devi Samaroo Bridge, than the old one. So they've given that contract to China State Construction Engineering Corporation. I wonder what they're getting in return. I wonder what they are getting in return. I want to call some more Chinese companies that have been given contracts, but I want to hasten on. I wonder what we're getting in return. And you see the local guys talking about local content and talking about lots of the expertise being available right here. Right here. Right here. Watching what's happening here. What are they getting in return? So that being said, folks, that being said, we told you guys recently of this Jagabat, this episode at Gaisuko, and the fella who wrote a blistering letter about how Sesnarayan Singh is part of the destruction of Gaisuko currently. We told you about that just last evening, how Sesnarayan Singh is part of the destruction of Gaisuko. Well, Jagabat boss, Chief Jagabat, he was asked recently about Ses and his performance at Gaisuko. The man said in his letter, Ses has fired some of the most competent people in the sugar industry because they tried to stand up to him. So Jagdio fired some shots. Ses firing and Jagdio firing too. Ses firing and Jagdio firing. I want to capture accurately what was said. Because if I was Ses, I would start packing my bags. I would start getting my affairs in order, because everything that we know and what we're hearing from credible sources tells us that Ses exit from the sugar industry is a done deal. Right? It's a done deal. But hear what is being said. Hear the shot Jagdio fired. Jagdio said, I want to quote him. Jagdio went on to say, let me get the note correct. Whether or not Ses is performing poorly, he said the management there needs strengthening. And I told you guys, these are not people who do a lot of reading. These are not folks who do a lot of reading. Here is what I think it was Newsroom. Let me qualify there very quickly to see who we're picking up this information from. iNews, rather. They quote this Jagabat Jagdio was saying, clearly, we have to strengthen the management at Gaisuko. That is without doing an assessment of the performance of the CEO. You see that again? So he said, we didn't do an assessment yet, but we know it needs strengthening. You see foolishness? We ain't do no technical studies of the New Harbour Bridge, but we know it's going to be more environmentally sound than the old one. We do no assessment of the management at Gaisuko, but we know it needs strengthening. See that? Go on whim and fancies. But that being said, I would suggest, humbly suggest, based on what credible sources are telling us, says the line, sing, put your affairs in order. Put your affairs in order. Justice. Everybody wants justice. Guys, you better share the live stream. Rennie Mackenzie Talbot, Vanessa Lavina Pollard. We want to see those shares. We want to see those emojis. Share the live stream. Well, the justice that is being asked for is being asked by Justice Cummins. Justice Cummins said, y'all don't come wrong me funny. Don't come wrong me funny. Justice Yonette Cummins Edwards. And you're going to want to take out your popcorn and your cokes for this. Because the justice, they're firing all 6 cylinders. As a matter of fact, she fired about 9. You guys are going to want to take out your popcorn and your cokes for what the justice had to say. Colin Williams, Rohan Roberts. Let me lead the way with the popcorn and the cokes. Because Yonette Cummins Edwards, oh, she wasn't having it with them. You understand? She was not having it. And as my colleague Christopher Jones often quotes, I know the quote, but I hear Chris say it a lot, often quotes, Lyndon Forbes Sampson Burnham. It is important to not only read what is on the line, but it's important as well to read what is between the lines. That is what is credited to Lyndon Forbes Sampson Burnham. You would never hear Irfan say something so profound. Reparative. So here is what Yonette Cummins said. Don't come wrong me funny. Y'all don't rush up. Or in the Charmin voice, you can get brush up. Yvette Cummins Edwards, y'all don't rush up. So here is what Yvette Cummins Edwards is reported as saying. Thousands of cases in this country, you got 18 judges. Y'all make it right. That's number one. Y'all make it right. Good. According to this report, Justice Yonette Cummins Edwards expressed much dissatisfaction about reports on social media and otherwise criticizing judges. Hold on. Take a sip. Take a few popcorn. Although she did not single out any report, she described the situation by saying this. It is a sad state of affairs in Guyana. We agree on that. The PPP come back. We agree on that. It is a sad state of affairs in Guyana. Justice Cummins Edwards did so during the hearing of a civil matter just yesterday. The report states, in the absence of much needed resources, she made it clear that judges, though limited in number, continue their work assiduously. And again, this is believed, according to the pundit, she was responding to Cynthia Barrow-Giles. And also, that other Chagabat, Anil Nandalal, who criticized the judiciary recently. Probably because he winning no case. Probably because he has not been winning any cases. Criticized the judiciary. I told you all, when Cynthia Barrow-Giles spoke the other day, it was an opportune time for the guardian of the Constitution, as Anil Nandalal fashions himself. But them guardians now getting big 5G company. it was his responsibility to come out in defense of his colleagues on the bench by this hireling, Cynthia Barrow Giles. But it is Chancellor of the Judiciary, Yonette Cummings Edwards, who has the testicular fortitude more than Anil. Cynthia Barrow Giles, the testicular, she has the balls. That is what the woman has. Well, you all know Anil in the balls area. Deficiency. His winning streak. Recently, before the court, deficiency. He had an opportunity as the Attorney General to say, Cynthia, back up. Rat-a-tat-a-tat-a, back up. No, he has stayed quiet. But even Yonette Cummings Edwards ain't having it. She say, y'all don't rush up. Here's what she went on to say. Hold on. Take a sip. Take a sip. And share the live stream. Yonette was in fighting form. She wasn't having it. And I tip my hat to Yonette. I tip my hat to Yonette. The Bar Association had an opportunity, but they're sleeping. The Bar Association had an opportunity, but they're sleeping. But the woman woke. Justice Yonette Cummings Edwards is woke. And hear what she said in this report. They sit in their ivory towers. They sit in their ivory towers and they make their statements on social media and otherwise. Y'all sit in your ivory towers and y'all make your statements on social media and otherwise. And it is a sad state of affairs in Guyana. She says, contrary to reports, according to this report, the Chancellor said that the judicial officers, contrary to reports, the Chancellor said that judicial officers, y'all better share the damn live stream and support this woman. Judicial officers have been writing their judgments. So you know what Anil talking about? See, Anil vex, he losing, you know. Anil vex, nothing and regular. He vex. Nothing and regular. Folks, let's fight. Yonette Cummings Edwards fighting. We got to fight. We got to protect and defend our judiciary. Let me tell you all something. I don't care. Judgments for me or against me. I deal with Cynthia Barrow Giles, the way I deal with Venezuela. You understand me? No, come here. Right? No, come here. As my brother Rickford Barker say, mind your own barnyards. I don't concern. You will see Venezuela coming in. And because some people is PPP, you say, Islam should have dead. And Venezuela encroaching on your territory, y'all are out of your minds. That is why I'm surprised at Anil. You see Cynthia Barrow Giles and that other deficient colleague of hers impugning our Court of Appeal and the quality of their judgments, and you can stand up quietly? Was it Martin Luther King who said, for evil to persist, good men stand and do nothing? That's Anil. So I want to conclude on what Yonette, I don't know why I'm calling the woman Yvette and Yvonne. Yonette Cummings Edwards had the balls to say. defending our judicial colleagues. Y'all sit in your ivory towers and you make your statements on social media. It is a sad state of affairs. Even Starbuck News called out Barrow Giles and said, we rather people fight in the damn courts than they fight in the streets. Y'all do not understand our history. But you have come to meddle in our judicial system and you're going to stand back and just allow them because, oh, y'all are like the people who bring the cases? Y'all out your mind. And that is why everybody will come in and reap the benefits and be just watching each other. Right? Because they are pens for hire and academics for hire for specific purposes. Why Barragai is only talking now, but only 28? The court dealing with one of those elections petition. Why so suddenly? Huh? Why so suddenly? You all sit in your ivory towers and you make your statements on social media. Kudos to Janet Cummins Edwards, who had the testicular fortitude, who had the balls to say what must be said. I watch Irfan at COP. Watch Mia Motley at COP. And again, Mia has the balls, like Janet Cummins Edwards, to say the things that must be said. So kudos to the Chancellor of the Judiciary acting, Janet Cummins Edwards. Kudos. On the fight card, folks. Picture of the day. Picture of the day. Folks, how do I go to it? When y'all say look, I can't keep it in. Picture of the day. Y'all know Irfan just different. Irfan just different. So you got people, world leaders on the international stage. Irfan just different. Greeting each other according to COVID guidelines, a little elbow. Some of them, end up shaking hands. You're on the world stage. As a leader, you have to know how to comport yourselves. The other day I had to tell you guys, when you get up, you button up your suit jacket. Come on, folks. When you sit down, you unbutton to give yourself some room and some leverage. So people butting elbows and so on at COP, greeting each other as heads of state. Not your boy. Not your boy. Folks, I tell y'all, Irfan is just Irfan. Irfan is just Irfan. Oh, this is your body part. You and me went to school. Oh. Right? You and me went to school. Give my girl, let me take out a picture. He having a fun moment. He having a fun moment. Me girl, let me hug up. He is having a fun moment. Right? As I say on this program, as I say, right here, Irfan is just Irfan. Defies all description. He's his own description. When you want to talk about Pagli and Lil Never See Come for See and Johnny Come Lately, all right. Right? Irfan is just Irfan. Well, what Starbuck News said is quite interesting about the commitments that have been made on the world stage. Guys, share this live stream. What they said is quite interesting because these jagabats have committed us to some things there at COP. And I want to go through very briefly. I think my guests having some challenges, but we got enough content we got to go through. Folks, be prepared for every situation. So that's on that level. Here was Starbuck News said, according to government information, right? According to government information, Irfan Ali and his pack of jagabats and minions, they have committed us to reduce greenhouse emissions by 70% by 2030. Right? The new AFC administration had said 100% renewable by 2025. Oh, they said that was impossible. All manner of foolishness. Because you know what? They don't have the top side to produce the projects that will take us there. So, and they know that they want to pump oil. Jack, you like pumping. They want to pump out everything, make the money for them and their friends, and then they can come back as stewards of the environment. So they said 70% by 2030. But here is what Starbuck News said about them. Georgetown has not gone to this crucial conference. Georgetown has not gone to this crucial conference with the nationally determined contribution, the NDC, the nationally determined contribution, which sets out climate-related targets for greenhouse gases, emissions reductions, policies, and measures. It must instead, am I reading it right? Yeah, sorry, the president's statement, rather, at this point, is therefore an oral commitment. They don't have the framework or the policies, basically, to get us to 70% by 2030. So he has gone with an oral commitment. And while I'm on that, ladies and gentlemen, this oral commitment, according to Starbuck News, this oral commitment, all that whole long press conference yesterday with that Jagabat Jagdew, 4 to 5 minutes talking about COP and these nationally determined contributions and climate-related targets on greenhouse gases emission reduction, all that, oral commitments. But as that is being done, people are wondering why Jagdew is not in Glasgow. That is the question being asked. Why the champion of the earth not in Glasgow? We suggested one reason last evening. The man want to play head of state, wine and dine. The foreigners coming in from Ghana. He wants to receive them as head of state. But pundits are suggesting, for those of you politically astute, the pundits are suggesting that the organizers rather of COP are only recognizing world leaders, heads of state. There is no place at COP for vice presidents. No place. So that is another school of thought. They're only recognizing world leaders, and this is credible information that suggests that he was originally slated to lead Ghana's delegation. Credible sources said that he was originally slated to lead Ghana's delegation, and Irfan was not in the plan to go. But COP made it very clear they want to talk with world leaders, not first vice presidents and second and third and fourth. And after the Jagabat was rebuffed in this way, he marched Ali there. Typical spoiled child, the pundits are saying, on the very day Ali's at Glasgow, at COP. Ali for COP. He is for COP. The day Ali goes off to Glasgow to speak, Jagdew decided he hold a press conference to upstage Ali. The day Ali goes off to Glasgow to speak, he decides, Jagdew, the Jagabat, that he gonna upstage Ali with the headlines in the media. Right? Upstage Ali. And as I said to you, commandeer the headlines in the media about those contracts to the Chinese that were given out. Effectively consigning poor Irfan. Irfan is just Irfan. Consigning Irfan to the back pages. Consigning Irfan to the back pages. Some of you all might not be politically astute to remember, but during the Ramatar administration, there was a strange headline that appeared on the Guyana Chronicle that suggested that Jagdeo was the popular choice to lead the PPP as president, and Ramatar was the sitting president. The sitting president. Well, in response, Ramatar dismissed the general manager of Chronicle. That is how Michael Gordon ended up at Chronicle. Bring Michael Gordon from NCN to manage Chronicle. Because heads got to roll. You can't have a sitting president and people suggesting Jagdeo for president. So Donald flexed his muscle. Well, we understand we did now. So Jagdeo no longer content to be in the shadows. Jagdeo commandeering the headlines. Poor Ali. Got to Delhi, third and fourth pages in the papers. So that is the prevailing school of thought. The prevailing and the prevailing school of thought where that is concerned. The prevailing school of thought. That is the prevailing school of thought. Folks, I'm informed that my guest has some challenges and will have to seek another night to be with us. But again, we were prepared to bring to you, again, the Devi, the story with this young lady from New Amsterdam Hospital. You know, the husband is tremendously distraught about this matter. As you can imagine, Devi Samaroo, 24 years old, lost her child and ultimately lost her life. Lost her child and lost her life at the New Amsterdam Hospital. And the husband insisted on coming on and talking to us. And while the producers have just told us that he can no longer fulfill that commitment he had to us, I, in my own mind, can understand that a person so stricken and thorn, shrouded and overcome by grief, you know, to talk about it publicly, it isn't easy to lose not only your child but your wife in the same day. You don't know the kind of pain. You don't know that kind of pain, folks. So let us see with him. We're going to try to reschedule this interview with this gentleman. And his name there is, let me make sure that I quote it right. I don't want to quote his name wrong at all. And he's Sunil Partab. Lost his wife, Devi Samaroo, lost their child. And we still want to know what is happening at New Amsterdam Hospital. Still want to know that. Guys, that being said, the final conclusion to the whole matter, we got to fight. We're going to allow Devi Samaroo to die in vain. We got to interrogate and demand a better healthcare system for these jagabats who said that they could have done better than the David Granger-led administration and Valda Lawrence, Minister of Health. Have they done so today? Folks, share the live stream. Let some folks get this information. Let us get this information in the hands of the international community. The foolishness these guys are doing on the ground. And then Jagdeo wants to go to Glasgow. Look, take several seats. Myrtle Barnwell, what say you? He gonna take several seats. Vanessa Lavina Pollard, what say you? Take several seats. Mr. Jack Dio. This is a man who told us just the other day he like engine room. But he the up front. Up front. Fast. Gloria Pot, what say you? Folks, as you go, I know some of you are heading off to other places, other shows. Thank you for joining us this evening, guys. That's going to be our program for this evening. I'm going to stick around and give a shout out to a couple of folks before we come off air. I'm going to stick around and do that. But thank you guys so much for joining us. And again, we cannot do this without you folks. So we invite you guys to come on board and to partner with us. We say $5 US per month. A man told me, Mr. Duncan, I can't give that. I got to give more than that. The information you guys are giving here is worth more than that. $10 per month, 15, 20. We know things tight. At home especially, so we're not going to dictate to send us $100, $200, $300. 1 dirty, make damn cross the kanji. And so we are grateful. And we ask you guys, let us keep this going. Help us to build out our program. On the Cash App, it's the $ in the ring 592. It's the $ in the ring 592. On PayPal, it's in the ring 592 at gmail.com. We are available in the MMG platform as well. That's the Indigenous Guyanese Cash App. MMG. The number there is 627-6963. You need guidance. You need any you have some queries. You got some information. You got photographs. You got video. That's the number to call, 627-6963. You guys also should know we're available on the Western Union platform and the MoneyGram platform as well. And again, you have any concerns, you need guidance, 627-6963. WhatsApp us at that number. It's been our privilege being here with you guys this evening. Folks, we got to fight. We got to fight. We got to fight. Boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. Boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. Boots on the ground. We ain't backing down. Share the live stream. We ain't backing down. Give us some likes. We ain't backing down. Folks, y'all like foolishness, you know. Y'all like your foolishness. We got to fight. We got to fight, folks. As you go, guys, give us a share. Show us those emojis. Give us a share. We're going to be right back here tomorrow, fired up and ready to go. We're going to have one of the persons tomorrow night. I know we're skipping this evening. We want to get off a little bit early to get some additional reporting done. Tomorrow night, we head back into our series on the PNCR Decides 2021, the road to the 21st Biannual Delegates Congress. We're going to be having some folks talking about the race tomorrow evening. More information, guys, credible and valid. Tomorrow night, same time, same place. That being said, guys, remember, we need you to come on board and to partner with us. No amount is too small, guys. And definitely, no amount is too big. If you want to give us a big donation, we there. But no amount is too small. That being said, folks, I want to thank each and every one of you as you share the live stream, as you go, as you show us those emojis, as you go. I want to thank you guys for coming by this evening and for spending this time with us. Lovern, Lincott, Orindon Cook, Claudette Harry, Freddie James, Joylyn Cook, Orindon Cook. I see also the names are going by so fast. Desiree Mars, Karen McFoy, Warnella, good to see you, Warnella. Molly Ann Mullen, Warnella Garner Dallas, Brent Mentor, good to see you, Brent. And I see Paulette Hicks is here as well. Candy, Deline, Inderjit, and Marque. Good to see you guys. All you fantastic folks, thanks for joining us. It has been our privilege and our pleasure being here with you folks in the Coliseum, in the ring, in the arena, guys. Thanks for coming by. We're going to see you tomorrow night. And folks, stay vigilant, stay woke, like Yonette Cummins Edwards. Have the testicular fortitude to confront these jagabats when they are in their ivory towers, talking the foolishness and the tribe. Have the testicular fortitude. So ashamed of some of these guys. So ashamed of them who have abandoned the cause. All these guardians of democracy. Why you always speak up for the court of appeal? Huh? You and the landlord, why didn't you speak up for your colleagues? Good to see you, Darwin Day and Shirley. Fantastic folks. Welton Blue, Roxanne Aaron, Shondell Ward, Yvonne Daly, Anita the Silver. Good to see you as well. Good to see you. I see Desiree Mars is still with us, still ringside, guys. Give us a good share before you go. Share back to your profile, share back to your pages. I know lots of you guys are in tons of groups. Share it there as well. We want folks to get the credible and valid information. So let's do that, guys, and we're going to be good friends. It was great being here, guys. We're going to see you guys tomorrow. Good luck as you go off. Some of you are heading to work. Some of you are heading home. Some of you are heading to other shows. Stay safe, guys. COVID is still real. It is still happening out there. So continue to social distance. Wear your mask. Sanitize. Practice all the COVID-19 protocols that are in place for your health and your safety, that of your friends, family, and loved ones. Family! Family! Good to see you guys. Take care. We're going to see you guys same time, same place tomorrow. Stay safe, guys.